What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today I'm going to give you an in-depth overview of the new and improved CSL Airbox from Haimus Racing, aka Streamline. There's been a few key design changes that will make this box more durable and stronger. So have a look for yourself. Right here next to me I have the new and improved version of the CSL Airbox from Haimus Racing. This is the new and upgraded version of the Airbox. I'm going to show you what has changed in regards to making this Airbox better and more bulletproof, since there was quite a few unfortunate events that happened to me, and this is their newest design, and I think it has addressed the key issues that the Airbox had with the prior version. From the exterior, the Airbox still has a phenomenal finish. If you see on camera, it looks stunning in my opinion. The weave is flawless. Now, but let me address some of the few key changes that were made, which from the exterior point, which make a big difference. First off and foremost is these ports right here. This was the first issue that I had on the prior version of the Airbox, and this has been addressed, and I think this design is basically pretty much the best solution on the market to date from what I've seen from the other companies. So this is now metal piece. I know other companies offer metal pieces as well, but this now has a locking nut on top, so there's no chance of any adhesive failing and the bung just disconnecting itself and falling into the Airbox. I know there was few other Airboxes I saw on forums that some bungs, the glue has failed around and they basically disconnected themselves, myself including. The bung on the old version kind of broke off on me, because it used to be a plastic version of this port. This is now addressed. It's very durable. I mean, this would have to be basically torn out of the Airbox in order for this to come out, so this is not going nowhere. And same thing goes for this port over here. It has a nice locking nut, and on the bottom these ports right here are metal as well, and they all have more locking nuts on from the outside, and they have there's adhesive from the top, and same thing here. So I think that addresses the first concern that I had with this Airbox prior. Other things to mention from outside, I guess the outer snorkel attachment is a bit thinner than on the old Airbox as well, and it actually does not have this cutout for the OE snorkeler. So I know Haimus Racing provides their own snorkeler now, so I'm thinking that was their direction. They're just gonna offer it with their snorkelers, but the prior Airbox did have this cutout, so in case you want to run the flap on the OE system, yeah, you could have connected the OE snorkel and flap to the Airbox. But now this is flush, so I don't think that would work. I'm not 100% sure, but that I wanted to mention. Everything else from outside is pretty much standard. I mean, it's like I mentioned, it looks phenomenal. The weave is perfect and the finish is beautiful. Another improvement I saw is the gaps look even better than on the old Airbox. I don't know if you could tell from the camera, but I mean the gaps look quite nicely. There's no not that on the other Airbox they were off, but I think it definitely improved the appearance as well. So let me take off the unfiltered part and show you the key differences that make it truly stand out at this point. Here we have the unfiltered part taken off, and the first obvious thing that you see is the trumpets are now full carbon, which is awesome. I mean, it looks phenomenal, and they're a bit bigger opposed to the old trumpets. I have the old trumpet here by my side for comparison, and you could see the difference. This was the original trumpet that was used to be in my old Airbox, and you could see the size difference is quite big if you ask me. I mean, I'm not sure how much of an improvement that will provide in terms of performance, but it does look stunning in my opinion. And the most importantly, the smoothest finish. The old trumpets had this kind of rough surface. Since this is now carbon, it's one full piece, so there's no way of this getting dislodged or broken off in any way. Another key change is absence of porting flex rods. I guess the top layer was reinforced and eliminating the need for the rods being there. I mean, if I see I'm pressing on it, and there's hardly any movement, so the box is very sturdy right now. Not that the other box wasn't, but top layer is a bit thicker, eliminating the flex even more. Therefore, the need for the rods is no longer there. And if you see inside here, the ports they have a nice round base, and they're basically there's adhesive that's holding them glued to the top side, and from the outside the lock is securing them. I think that's a key element that reinforces this design, and I kind of like it. I'm not sure what kind of material it is. I think it's maybe aluminum, because I tried to use a magnet and it did not it does not stick, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's aluminum, but I'm not 100% sure. Those are the key differences associated with this Airbox. But look at those trumpets. I mean, they look beautiful. And the sheer size of them, it's truly impressive. I hope they perform as good as they look. Now on the back side, there's not much changes. They're basically everything is the same. I wanted to share the key differences with this Airbox, because I feel that these improvements made it bulletproof and even more appealing. I mean, take a look at this. The finish is stunning. Look how the sun reflects from the trumpets and the Airbox itself. So there you have it. Those are the key changes, redesigned changes of the CSL Airbox from Haimus Racing, which I think are very important, because this makes this Airbox stand out from the other Airboxes on the market. You may ask, why do you still stick with Haimus Racing after the drama that I went through prior? Well, the answer to that question would be is they basically provide full support. Obviously, they replaced the Airbox at no cost to me, and they are providing full support on any other issues that might have happened in regards to the other Airbox. So, and they are constantly evolving and working on improving their product. Hope you guys enjoyed my short overview, and I'm about to go install this into the car and see how it sounds. I don't think there's gonna be much sound difference, But you never know. You could tell the appearance of the airbox is on a scale of 10 to 10. It's probably 10 out of 10 at this point. It does look phenomenal. Let me go install this and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.